Hello and welcome to Emmanuel Lutheran High School. It's Friday, December 13th, 2013, and we're getting ready for some JV girls basketball. The Lancers will be playing the Alma-Pepin Eagles, and I'm Gunny Sippert.
And I'm Sam Buck.
And our cameraman, get in here, is David Hine. We're three freshmen, part of the broadcast club, who bring you games here on Ustream and now YouTube Live, which is commercial free. Which is what Aaron Gullerud wanted us all to tell you. So if you're really annoyed with the Ustream commercials, like at the end of good games, switch to YouTube Live. No commercials there.
It's a nice feature.
Yep. We're getting ready to start here.
40 seconds left before the start of the game.
The Lancers tonight playing Alma-Pepin. They are coached by head coach Steve Nauman and assistant coaches Randy Worth and Roy Lillo. Looks like all three coaches are here tonight. And the managers for the Lancers are Jackie Scherenbeck and Grace Loveland. And coaching the Eagles is, let's see. I don't believe we have a coach here. Sorry about that. We're getting ready to start here. 7 seconds to the beginning of the first quarter. Here come the Eagles. Arriving late out of the locker room. They're going to go straight onto the court. Looks like the starting five for the Eagles is going to be number 30, Megan Johnson, number 20, Brianna Janke, number 10, Emily Reiberzeig, number 32, Hannah Peters, and number 24, Megan Reinhardt. For the Lancers, it will be Kayla Bartles, who will take the tip, Olivia Albrecht, Emily Zimmerman, Abby Nauman playing down on JV tonight, probably will get some varsity too, and Emily Johannes. Here's the jump, and we're ready to go. Kayla wins the tip, but it goes to an Eagle, and they set it up. There's the shot by Reiberzeig, no good, rebound. That's no good, the ball's tipped around until Janke grabs it. Reiberzeig again misses, another offensive rebound. Number 24, Reinhardt shoots. No good. It was tipped by Albrecht. And it's going to stay with the Eagles.
Lots of offensive rebounds. Too many if the Lancers want to stay in this.
Yep. It's not a good sign early, but it is the first possession. Janke gets it to Reinhardt, and Reinhardt travels. I didn't get a chance to ask you, Sam, but how do you think this game's going to go? The Lancers are coming off their first victory, the JV girls. So maybe they got some more momentum.
Yeah, I agree with that, but looking at the Eagles lineup, they seem pretty tall, like a pretty tall team.
Yep.
Got a lot of players.
And Abby Nauman gets fouled. And Emily Johannes will inbound it. She gets it to Nauman, but it's tipped, and here's Janke on the breakaway, and that's a foul on Kayla Bartles. The foul for the Eagles was on number 30, Megan Johnson. So Bartles with one foul and Johnson with one foul here. It'll be Eagle ball. Janke with the inbound. Not a lot of movement, but they get it in. Number 30, Johnson. She passes it to Reiberzeig, who gets it to Janke, to Johnson. 3 seconds called on Hannah Peters. Probably their main post. She's 5'11".
You got to watch that 3 seconds in the lane.
They'll kill a team. Here's Nauman bringing the ball up. She gets it to Albrecht. Back to Nauman inside. Nice spin move. Shot's up, no good. Rebounded by Reiberzeig. She slows it down.
A nice take, but you got to finish that.
Yep, it was a tough shot, but I like that take. They get inside to Johnson, and she misses. She gets her own rebound, though. Misses again. Gets another rebound, and is fouled by Olivia Albrecht. And they're going to say that was in the act of shooting. So Johnson will go to the line here. Here's Johnson's first free throw. No good. Second free throw here. Here's Johnson. That one's good. So Johnson scores the first point of the game, and the Eagles have an early 1-0 lead. Nauman crosses over, drives the lane herself, and scores! Nice job by Abby Nauman.
A great drive.
And the Lancers press early, as we often see them do. Zimmerman's playing really good defense, and Albrecht gets the steal. No press for the Eagles. Nauman gets it to Johannes. Johannes to Bartles. Inside to Johannes. It gets tipped by an Eagle and stolen by Johnson. Good D by Nauman there. Don't let the easy transition passes get out. And a carry is called on 30.
Nice pressure
Megan
by
Johnson.
Emily Zimmerman there.
Oh, I'm sorry. The girl at the line, 32 was Hannah Peters. I must have said Johnson 6 times. That's my fault. Good job by Emily Zimmerman there. Yeah, she forced the carry. Sorry. Johannes eventually gets it in to Kayla Bartles, who gets it to Zimmerman. Zimmerman to Albrecht, goes off of her foot, but she has it. Albrecht looking for someone, gets it to Bartles on the cut. It's out of bounds and off of Bartles.
A nice look there, but Kayla couldn't get her hands on it.
Lancers will press. And they get the deep pass into Johnson, but she can't hold on to it. And Nauman's fighting for the ball, and we have a jump.
Some nice D by Abby Nauman there. Holding onto the ball.
Yep. First jump after the tip, so Lancers ball because they lost the tip. Zimmerman goes out for Alex Garvins. And Nauman will bring it down. Nauman drives the right side, kicks out to Garvins. To Bartles, it's tipped, and here's Janke, and that's a double dribble. Her crossover, she picked up her dribble. The inbound will be for Albrecht. It'll be Albrecht to Nauman. And Nauman brings it down, guarded by Johnson. Great ball handling by Abby Nauman. Johannes doesn't grab the ball, but she eventually gets it. She drives right, shoots short. Bartles saves it. Good save by Kayla there. And Albrecht for 3. No good. Rebounded by Kayla. And another jump. Not sure what happened there. It wasn't a jump. Huh.
I think it was.
I didn't see the jump symbol. Stolen by Johannes. Johannes pulls up. Good take there by Emily Johannes.
Nice shot, but it doesn't fall.
Yep. And Ryberzyk will bring it down. Guarded by Bartles. They get inside to Peters, but a bad pass from number 24, Megan Reinhardt, leads to the ball going out of bounds.
Certainly wasn't the best pass she could have made there.
Yep. And Nauman brings it down once again. Nauman gives it to Garvins on the wing. Garvins drives after she gets her defender past her, and Nauman shoots, and it's short. Saved by Albrecht, but right to an Eagle. And Janke drives with her right, gives to Johnson. Nice pass. Johnson will finish. And Alma-Pepin gets a transition bucket, exactly what the Lancers have been giving up in past games. Nauman spins, drives, and they call it travel.
I didn't really see a travel there. I thought she just stopped.
Yep. I could see what the rest were saying though. The inbound from Janke gets to Ryberzyk. And she'll be the point guard here. They try to get it to Johnson. Broken up by Garvins. Nice job there by Alex. And Johannes with the layup. No good, but rebound for Garvins. And Garvins makes it.
Good defense by Alex Garvins.
Great defense leads to her getting her first points of the game.
Of the season, I think.
I don't know. Maybe. Great job, though, by Alex. And now another bucket for the Lancers off the steal by Johannes. Albrecht laying it in. Janke gets it into Ryberzyk this time, but it goes out of bounds off of her hands. timeout for the Lancers here. Sorry about that. We're back. A good job here by the Lancers, but Coach Nauman calls timeouts to address something. We'll see what it is. One thing I've been noticing for the Lancers, and I've been seeing it in the games we commentate, or the times I do camera for John and David, it's that they usually have multiple point guards, but now that Nauman is playing down, she's point guard all the time. Janke brings it down. Gets it inside to Ryberzak. Nice pass, but the layup is missed. Rebounded by Nauman. And Abby will bring it down. Abby switches to her right on the spin. Looking for someone. Gets it to Albrecht. She shoots the long two. No good. And Janke with the easy rebound. Good press there by the Lancers, but Ryberzak has it. Lots of pressure defense here from Garvins. No foul. Nice D by Alex Garvins. Almost stolen by Nauman. Janke to Isabel Miller. And it's stolen by Albrecht off the block.
A nice block by the Lancers.
Nauman brings it down. Nauman drives left. She stops and Peters creates a wall and knocks her over. Nothing called. Garvins again with great defense. And that'll lead to Bartles getting in there, but the ball goes off of Bartles. Emily Zimmerman comes in for Albrecht. And it'll be Eagles ball. Inbounded to Ryberzak. And a travel by Ryberzak.
Score is now 6-3, Lancers. A minute 38 left to go in the first quarter.
Sub here, Emma Gergel coming in for Kayla Bartles. The main reason Abby Nauman is playing down, we haven't addressed this really yet. Rebecca Krause and Lainey Durst are sick, and Brooke Wenland is injured. So all three of them, three starters, are not playing. And here's the steal from Ryberzak. Here she is on the breakaway. Good job by Garvins to get back, but she's called on the foul. That's a good foul, though, by Garvins. Don't give up that easy breakaway, too.
It won't be a shooting foul.
I don't understand that.
I do. She kind of blocked her on the ground with the body.
They get it into Miller. Miller shoots, misses, and the rebound goes outside. Ryberzak gets it before the over and back happens. And again, lots of pressure defense from Alex Garvins. They try to get inside to Wheeler, Lori Wheeler, who has come in, number 12, but it's stolen. Nauman to Gergel. Gergel looking for someone. She drives. Nice drive by Emma Gergel, and there's a foul.
Beautiful drive.
Good job by Emma Gergel, and she gets fouled.
Almost had the shot, too.
She'll go to the line here. Number 40 for the Eagles, Mackenzie Wick, getting ready to come in. 2 shots here for Gergel. The foul on Gergel was committed by Wheeler. Wick comes in for Janke, and Bartles comes in for Abby Nauman. Abby Nauman, of course, is the daughter of head coach Steve Nauman. Gergel's second free throw is no good. Good effort by Bartles to get the ball, but it'll be Eagles ball.
Almost got it.
Ref has to get the ball from the stage.
56 seconds left in the first quarter, and the Lancers are pressing.
Ryberzak looking for someone to get into. They're looking for the deep pass, and it goes over Wick's head, and Wheeler almost saves it. Johannes wanted no part of that, and she was smart to lay off of that. Oh, also, Mike Sharonbeck has texted us in. Rose Sharonbeck is also sick. I didn't. Wow, the Lancers bench is thin.
She was at school today.
Yep, she
Must
must
have gotten
have.
sick
She
after.
must have come down with something. They get into Bartles. Bartles shoots. Looks like a foul, but nothing called. And the Eagles have the ball in transition. They try to get to Miller, but it's overhead. The pass from number 34, Lauren Tulip, is too high.
Gotta make those passes.
Especially in transition, your passing has to be excellent.
She was pretty open too.
Yep, on the weak side. Kayla brings it down this time. Gives to Gurgle in the corner. Gurgle drives baseline, and they're gonna call a charge on Emma Gurgle. I'm not sure about that.
I think she might have stepped on the line.
Yeah,
Out of
that
bounds.
was probably it. It was just kind of coincidental how it occurred. And number 30, Johnson will pass it in. Johnson lobs it up, and it's stolen once again by Emily Johannes. It goes off of Miller, and Bartles tries to get it. Johnson has it, and out of bounds. Lancer ball. Lots of loose balls tonight.
The Eagles having a really hard time trying to break that press.
Yep, it's a good press by the Lancers. Nauman back in, and Gurgle will go out. And Miller will go out for the Eagles. Number 22 now in for the Eagles, Brittany Wenner. Nauman, the point guard. She crosses over. Gives it to Garvins. Garvins drives. Kicks it back out to Nauman. To Kayla at the top. Back into Abby. And it's broken up. It'll stay with the Lancers. 12.5 seconds left. Lancers got to make sure to get up that shot.
Score is still 6-3 in favor of the Lancers.
Line play here. They get it into Nauman. And one.
A nice take by Abby Nauman. Nice finish.
Yep. And she'll go to the line.
One shot.
Fouls on Lauren Wheeler again. That's her second. Not a lot of fouls here in the first quarter, but Lauren Wheeler with 2. Nauman's free throw. No good. And the rebound. Bartles gets the rebound. They kick it out to to Zimmerman, to Nauman. 3 seconds left. They got to make sure to get off that shot. One, Abby, no good.
Abby Nauman tried to make the shot, but couldn't get it to fall.
Way to get the shot off. That's always important. And
Score is 8-3 at the end of the first quarter.
teams get into their huddle. So as we're saying, the Lancers are incredibly thin. They're missing 4 players.
4.
3 starters. You can see Brooke Wendland sitting on the bench, but Lainey Durst, Rebecca Krause, and Rose Sharonbeck are all too sick to even be here.
Certainly a big loss for the Lancers.
I've been noticing the guys' dorm is very sick too.
Seems to be a lot of
Lots of guys not playing tomorrow.
lots of sickness going around.
It's a shame. JV girls have had an extremely crazy week. They had a really tough game on Monday. They played a great team in Regis, and it wasn't very close, but that's what's going to happen when you play a D4 team that's relatively amazing.
But then they won their first game.
Yep, then they won their first game Tuesday on a back-to-back. Somehow after coming off a 50-point loss, they beat Independence by 2. I mean, that's just a great bounce back. And
That was a pretty cool game
yeah.
for the JV girls.
Yep. The 5 for the Lancers are Zimmerman, Bartles, Johannes, Nauman, and Garvins. And for the Eagles, it'll be Johnson, Reinhardt, Janke, Peters, and Bellarive. I believe this is Hannah Bellarive's first time in. Johannes tries to get it to Bartles, but Bartles was not there. And Kayla also gets called for the foul, trying to steal it away.
That's Kayla's second personal foul.
Kayla got in the foul last JV game, I believe. Or no, 2 games ago against Regis. It'll be Johnson bringing it down. Great defense from Alex Garvins tonight. She's caused many turnovers. And there's Johannes getting her hand in there. It'll stay with the Eagles, but great defense.
Lancers have really stepped up their defense from the last few games.
Indeed. And this Alma-Pepin team is they're not too shabby. They're looking really good. It's impressive how the Lancers are playing defense. The Lancers will get tired tonight, probably mostly why they're in zone. Or no, they're not in zone. Here's Kayla on the breakaway. She shoots, no good, and it's rebounded by Bellerive. Johnson travels, and it'll go for the Lancers now.
I thought Kayla was going to have that.
She lost her dribble.
Yeah.
It was a tough breakaway. She had a girl right on her. Again, feel free to text us in just like Mike Scherenbeck did, especially if you can educate us on something that we might not know.
Especially the pronunciation of the word of the last name Reibershik.
Reiberzyk.
Reiberzyk.
Any Alma-Pepin fans out there? Foul there on, I believe, number 30, Megan Johnson. And Johannes will inbound. They get it into Kayla in a crowd of girls. Garvins has it to Nauman. To Zimmerman. To Garvins. Garvins had an open shot, but she passes. Good decision, too. Bartles gets fouled. That's a hard foul on Kayla Bartles, and she's still down. She gets up, though. Tough. She got the wind knocked out of her.
Looks like she'll be fine.
I think she's all right. That foul is going to be on Hannah Peters. Shooting 2 here. Kayla's first trip to the charity stripe. And Olivia Albrecht's getting ready to come in here. Here's Kayla's first free throw. No good. Gets some high fives from her teammates. Albrecht comes in for Garvins. Here's Bartle's second free throw. That one's also no good. Rebound. It gets to Bartles, and Bartles takes the layup in nice and easy.
Beautiful finish.
It got knocked away from Reinhardt, and Bartles takes it in with her right. Good press here, but Johnson breaks it. She gets away from 3 Lancers and sets up the offense. Johnson gets the ball tipped away by Albrecht. She still has her dribble. And it's stolen by Johannes. Johannes on the breakaway. Layup in. And the Lancers are creating some transition buckets of their own.
The Lancers' defense is being incredible tonight.
Yep.
Best we've seen them all year.
They're forcing turnovers themselves instead of giving them up. And that goes out of bounds. Another turnover. And timeout for Alma-Pepin. Lancers' defense has just looked amazing.
Playing a man defense.
Great pressure here. There's a pretty nice crowd here for the JV game, as we always say. Starts to fill up as varsity comes along.
5 minutes, 26 seconds in the second quarter.
Yep. Score is 12-3 Lancers. Pretty impressive first couple
We've seen some
quarters.
good fast breaks, some nice steals. Great press by the Lancers.
And they're making more of their shots. They're making those easy layups that they should be making.
Yes, indeed they are.
And Alma-Pepin, I'm not really sure what to think of them as a team so far. We haven't got to see much of their offense just because the Lancers' defense has been shutting like the first steps of their offense down. You know what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Yep. Again, maybe JV girls have just gotten momentum from beating Independence on Tuesday.
That could be it.
And they've had a lot of rest since then. 2 practices. And we're getting ready to start back up.
Eagles heading out onto the floor.
Peters, Janke, Reiberzyk, Johnson, and Reinhardt. I believe that's the same 5 starters. And Zimmerman, Nauman, Bartles, Albrecht, and Johannes. So same 10 starters here as the beginning of the game. Johannes gets it into Bartles. Bartles will take it and gives it to Nauman. Nauman drives. Travel. But Nauman had a wide open lane for a drive and layup there. It's a shame she traveled. And Janke will inbound it. Looking for someone. She gets it to Peters. Lancers press. Reinhardt has it. Back to Peters. Good D by the Lancers. They're not giving up. Nice D. And a timeout for Alma-Pepin. They almost got an 8-second violation there.
It's 10 seconds.
In high school, I believe it's 8.
I'm pretty sure it's 10.
No. All right. David Hine dropping knowledge. It is 10-second violations in high school.
You were wrong.
I was wrong.
Just live with it.
Oh, it's
All
a
right.
shame. Again, feel free to text us at the number in the bottom right corner. Give us your comments on the game, comments on our commentary, comments on our cameraman, whatever you feel is necessary. Don't criticize David too much.
He does what he can.
He's not fragile. Just lay off him. Janky has it. She gives it to Peters. Peters is doubled. Now Zimmerman goes back. Johannes strips it away from Peters, but she passes it to Janky. It goes off of her, and Johnson has it. Johnson to Reiberzeig. Guarded by Emily Zimmerman. Good help from Johannes. They get it to Peters in the corner. Bartles goes for the steals. Janky drives in but does not shoot and gets blocked by Albrecht. Lancer's doing a good job here of keeping Alma-Pepin on the perimeter. They're getting nothing inside. And Nauman steals it. Left hand. Good.
Another great steal by the Lancers.
And Abby Nauman finishes at the other end. Great defense leads to offensive buckets. And Reinhardt gives it to Johnson. Johnson at the top of the key. Reiberzeig. And that's a travel. I believe she traveled because she saw Emily Zimmerman coming to pressure her. And Abby Plath will come in for Emily Johannes. Abby's first time in the game. Oh boy, we've got two Abbies in now. How are we going to handle this?
Nauman and Plath.
All right.
You can call them by their last name.
Last names now. And Reiberzeig goes out for Wenner. Nauman gives it to Albrecht. Albrecht shoots. Good. Nice shot from Olivia Albrecht.
Beautiful pass, too, by Abby Nauman.
Yep, she drove the lane and found the open girl.
Just all around good Lancers offense.
Reinhardt to Johnson. Crosses over Nauman. Shoots. Nauman blocks it. And Reinhardt goes way out of bounds. And Garvins will come back in for Zimmerman. Garvins will even improve more that Lancers D. We've seen her play great defense, especially on the point guards tonight. Nauman brings it down to Albrecht. Garvins, nice job there. She drives, shoots, no good. And the rebound goes way back into the other half of the court and over and back, though. It went off of an eagle. Nauman looking for someone. Gets it to Albrecht in the corner. Albrecht shoots the long two. No good. Garvin shoots on the rebound. Nice shot by Alex Garvins. That's 4 points for Alex tonight. And that'll be a foul on Nauman. A little bit too much of a press there. That's Abby's first foul.
Abby Nauman also Lancers lead scorer tonight so far.
She has 6.
Megan Johnson, the Eagles' only scorer tonight.
She has 3. Miller and Wheeler come in. And it'll stay here. Albrecht doing a nice job there on the inbound.
Nice Lancers defense.
A bit less of a press here, but nonetheless, they still have 2 down there pressuring. They finally get into Wheeler. Wenner had trouble there. They trap her, and the ball's loose, and she goes left. Wheeler travels, and it's Lancer ball.
The Lancers defense just continues to amaze me.
Yep.
They've been doing so greatly tonight.
And the final of the Lancers, of active Lancers, Bethany Gant comes in here for Olivia Albrecht. So they're getting everybody in to make sure nobody gets too tired. But still, that's it. It's second quarter, and they've gotten all their players in. Nauman gives to Bartles, and Bartles can't hold on to it. That's all right, Kayla. Get it next time.
Lancers setting up their press.
Wenner will pass it in. She gets it into Miller. Miller looking for someone. There's no one to help her. She gets it back to Wenner and over half court. Wenner, great defense by Nauman, playing really close. And it's stolen by Bartles. Bartles with the right hand. Good, and one. If you're going to foul someone on a breakaway, you got to make sure they don't make the bucket. That's when those three-point plays come in. And the foul's on number 14, Hannah Bellerive.
A bad pass
Oh,
by
no,
the Eagles.
I'm sorry. Foul's on number 12, Lori Wheeler.
Like I was saying, a bad pass
Sorry.
by the Eagles and a great fast break by Caleb Bartles results in 2 points for the Lancers. Score is now 20-3.
Number 34, Lauren Tulip comes in for Wheeler. Wheeler has 3 fouls, so it makes sense that they're taking her out here. Here's Bartles' free throw. Try to complete the three-point play. She does. Off the back iron and rolls in. Wenner again will look for some, and the timeout's called. Lancers, this is dominating. This is what dominating is.
Not sure if the Eagles can come back from this.
They've
The
got
Lancers keep playing their defense like they have been.
Yep.
And their offense.
Their offense has been a lot better too, but that all starts with how great their defense has been because a lot of their points have been on
Fast breaks.
transition. Leading the Lancers, 6 from Abby Nauman, which makes sense. She's playing at a lower level of skill than she's used to, and she's really, I'm not trying to be rude, but she's taking advantage. She's playing really well. Garvin has 4, Albrecht has 4, Bartles has 5, and Johannes has 2. And again, Megan Johnson has 3 for
Bartles
the
has
Eagles.
5.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh, I thought you said 4.
It's all right. Wenner looking for someone. She travels, and the pass was out of bounds to Tulip anyways. So another turnover here forced by the Lancers. Bartles will inbound to Nauman. Nauman brings it down. She travels. She's looking for Gant, and Gant was covered pretty well. And she hesitated and traveled. Albrecht comes in for Kayla. Great job by Kayla Bartles there, getting to the line.
Great job.
Kayla's got 2 fouls, so they got to make sure she doesn't get another one here. Wick gives to Wenner. It's stripped by Albrecht. Great defense by Olivia there. And they call...
I think they called a foul.
Foul on Olivia? I couldn't tell.
No, wait.
Maybe. I think it just went out of bounds.
Something, whatever.
Not the greatest view here from the booth sometimes. But that's okay. Wenner gives it to Bellerive. Bellerive guarded by Albrecht. And it's stolen by Nauman. With her right, she stops, and she doesn't get her own rebound, and Bellerive grabs it. But she forces a turn. Oh, nope. It's going with the Eagles. Miller will inbound. And here's Wick. And Wenner's wide open. She pump fakes and she scores. First points in a long while for the Eagles.
Eagles now have 5.
Nauman drives right, open lane, layup's good.
Beautiful drive by Abby Nolan.
Johannes getting ready to come in for the Lancers. Lancers up 18. They get inside to Wenner. She's open again. Plath grabs the rebound.
That was a nice pass, but you got to finish that.
Hands it in to Abby. Nauman. Nauman almost gets it stolen, but good ball control there. Still looking for someone. Lancers got to move. Gets it to Plath. Plath drives. Plath shoots. No good. Olivia grabs the rebound, and Olivia's shot is no good, and the rebound eventually, it goes out, and Nauman has it. Crazy sequence there. Plath will travel. She had another open shot. She wanted to move in, so it was closer, and she traveled. Johanna.
Sounded really disappointed about that. Plath will travel.
I'm sorry. It's just the Lancers' offense has been. It looked like that was gonna. It was good offensive rebounding there. I was just hoping it would convert to points. Johnson to Wick to Tulip. She shoots. I think it was tipped by Gant, and Lancers.
5 seconds left.
Emily tries to get it to Garvins, and it's too far for Alex to get it. Miller.
Lancers not pressing.
3 seconds left. 2, 1. Johnson doesn't know how much time was left, and she doesn't get it off in time. And the Lancers will go into the half with an 18-point lead.
The half ends, and the Lancers' defense, both defense and offense, are still amazing me.
Yep. Sam is loving it.
I am loving it.
It's good to see this Lancers team play better. They've already got one more point than they had against Independence.
And it's only the end of the first half.
Yep.
Lancers went into the locker room with smiles on their face.
They played a great half here. Leading scorers for both teams. For the Lancers, it's Abby Nauman with 8 points. And for the Eagles, it's Johnson with 3.
Lancers don't have anybody really in foul trouble, but the Eagles, Lori Wheeler, has 3 fouls.
As well as Johnson and Peters with 2. Their fouls haven't been really spread out among the players. It's been 3 players with 7 fouls.
Biggest fouler on the Lancers is Kayla Bartles, but that's not surprising. She's a pretty aggressive player.
She only has 2.
Remarkable first half for the Lancers.
There's not much to say. They've just been they've played better defense, and it's led to success.
Lots of points.
Yep. We were talking about the JV girls. Let's talk about varsity girls. They started out 2-0, and then they faced Regis, which is even better than the JV Regis. They were amazing on Monday. Lots of great players, great ball handlers, great passing.
Great shooting.
Yep. Shea Bry.
Tallest girl on the team could shoot like nobody else.
She was a sophomore. She was 6 foot, and she was playing like a college girl. It was really impressive. So, and they also lost to Independence. It was closer. They lost by 5. We brought you that game on Tuesday. Sam and I did. It was disappointing to see how many fouls the Lancers committed.
That was pretty disappointing. Had to take quite a few of them out.
Yep.
Quite a few of the starters.
They had to keep on rotating Nauman and Becca Nauman and Johanna Meyer in and out because they didn't want to have both of them in at the same time. And it just led to the Lancers offense not being that effective.
Yeah, it was a disappointing game.
The guys last night were all in Blair Taylor. C team lost by 27. We need to get it together, Sam.
Yeah.
JV won by 19 after being down 16 to 9.5. They won 45 to 26. David, how does that happen? He doesn't know. Is it Coach John Radical? Is he the reason?
He nods.
He's the reason you're 7-0. I believe it.
The JV boys actually breaking Blair Taylor's record of their JV team not losing a game in how long, David?
I think it was about.
I think it's 3 years.
3 seasons. Matthew Krantz said.
3 seasons.
I don't know if that's entirely accurate, but I've known they've been good. Probably because those JV players have moved up to their varsity team now, and varsity lost by 22 last night. In the second half, they just got outplayed.
Jack Milkey suffered a pretty bad injury.
Yep, he had a concussion. He was at school, but definitely not going to be. He's going to be out of basketball probably until the break. He's probably not playing tomorrow.
Probably not.
Guys' games tomorrow. C team at 1 p.m., JV at 2:30, and varsity at 4:30 or 4. I'm not sure.
I think it's 4:30.
Yeah, sounds right. So we'll have 3 broadcasts up, I believe. JV will be brought to you by Lainey Durst and Jackie Gerbitz. We don't have a cameraman yet because I can't do cameraman like I would usually do. We're bringing you varsity guys tomorrow.
We are?
Yep. There's no one to do it. So, and we have C team, so we could. We'll get probably have Clay Billbeck on camera, and we don't have anybody for C team. So I'm supposed to figure that out.
I think Laney and Jackie might do it.
Yeah, back-to-back games sometimes. Your broadcast club, a great opportunity at Emmanuel. Mostly underclassmen. In fact, I think all underclassmen.
We're kind of happy about that, though.
Yeah.
There's not many people to compete with.
Yeah. It's precious time up here, up in the booth.
We love it.
Yep, we like being up here. It's one of our favorite things at Emmanuel. It's an opportunity that no other school really gives you. None that I know of.
Me neither.
Very unique. It's a career that I don't know. Maybe we'll try to pursue someday.
David Hine wants to.
And
Our cameraman.
It all starts here in this little crow's nest in the Emmanuel Lutheran Gym, set up by Aaron Gullerud and Dean Marzofka and Prof. Rossrail.
All of the technical people here at Emmanuel.
On campus. It's a great club that it wasn't officially a club last year so much as it just like people, hey, you want to do this game, you want to do this game.
Yeah.
But now it's a club and people are in it, not as much as we would like, or maybe it is how much we would like, but it's a great opportunity that not a lot of people talk about here on campus, where they're pretty much just like, oh, you guys do commentary.
A lot more organized than last year.
Yeah, we think it's fun. Not everybody likes it though. You got to be okay with putting yourself out there, being on the air.
Talking to, 11 people?
Yeah, 11 viewers. We were up to like 21 by the end of the last JV game. They come in the second half, I've noticed. Or maybe we've got viewers on YouTube Live.
Maybe.
Losing viewers on Ustream now.
That's certainly a good idea, seeing as how YouTube Live is commercial free.
Yep. We'll probably start seeing even less and less of you. Let's check out the crowd tonight. Thanks, David. Crowd filling in. There's Coach Tom Williams. His boys don't play tonight, but he's still here to cheer on the girls. And the Lancers are back. Get a round of applause. Oh, there's Adam Fickner.
Selling popcorn.
Selling popcorn. Oh, we don't get him on the crowd cam. We can't get him. We love when that happens.
Actually, we might be able to.
We'd love to
Might
see.
be able to get him down here.
We love to see when Adam Fickner sells popcorn, and we think it's just amazing.
Where is he? Where is
To
he?
the left, to the left.
Where is he?
Oh, it's like find the ticket oak at Miller Park.
There's Waldo.
There's Fickner. Making a sale? Maybe? No?
Peddling his wares.
75 cents? That's a deal.
Unaware that we're watching him.
It was 50 cents last night in Blair Taylor.
Of course, that was the only thing that they had that was money.
That was extremely cheap, and the rest was extremely expensive.
Whoever heard of $1.75 for a bottle of pop?
Yeah.
The Eagles coming out. Their
Yep.
fans cheering them.
They probably got a lot addressed to them at half. Lancers, probably what Steve Nowen was saying, keep doing what you're doing. I mean,
They've been doing really well.
It's all started on defense. Their defense right now is just the Eagles' offense has got nothing together.
46 seconds.
And how many players do the Lancers have tonight?
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Don't count
I think
Brooke.
8.
Don't count Brooke.
Yeah, I almost did.
4. Yeah, they have 8 players, and they are playing their best game of the season. Maybe some players like Emily Zimmerman, Alex Garvin's earning much more playing time in the future here.
Probably.
Emma Gergel.
I'm betting they're going to go back to Lainey Durst and Rebecca Krause and say, we won because you weren't there.
No, they won't say
I'm
that,
just
Sam.
kidding.
That's
I'm
so
just kidding.
rude.
I'm just kidding.
Maybe Laney's watching right now. How do you feel?
I'm sorry, Lainey.
Say get better.
Get better, Lainey.
You too, Rebecca. We need you guys back.
Not for this game.
Imagine if we had them right now. All
Probably
right.
have a lot more points.
For the Lancers, it'll be Albrecht, Zimmerman, Bartles, Garvins, and Johannes. And for the Eagles, it'll be Peters, Reinhardt, Reiberzeig, Johnson, and the fifth is inbounding the ball. I believe that's Tristan Hallahan who just made that remark. And it's knocked away by Albrecht. Here's Albrecht on the breakaway. Lays it up and in. Nice job there by Olivia Albrecht.
Happens again.
And the fifth for the Eagles is Brianna Janke. I couldn't see her because she was inbounding the ball. And that's over and back on Reibersdijk. Good pressure there from Zimmerman. Makes Reibersdijk make a pretty stupid mistake. Don't ever want to get called on over and back, especially when it's not off of like a tipped ball or something. Oh, and Kayla breaks the defense after Emily calls her out. I don't know why the Eagles didn't get back on her. Probably because they don't know she's Kayla. Johnson brings it down. Zimmerman breaks it up. Nice job there. And Albrecht with another breakaway. This time she'll pull up. The shot's no good. Rebound by Reibersdijk. Kayla hits the floor. And here's Reibersdijk on the other end. She shoots, and they call a late foul. She'll be shooting 2.
Very light foul.
Fouls on. It was an evident foul, though. It was clearly a foul. Fouls on Alex Garvins.
That's her second personal foul.
First shot here for Emily Reibersdijk. No good.
A bullet shot.
A dart. Here's a second one.
I like dart better.
Thanks, Sam. No good. Rebounded, though, by Reinhardt, and that's a double dribble. She picks up her dribble and puts it back down.
The Eagles have had a lot of double dribbles and travels.
Yep. Here's Bartles. She breaks the press herself. Garvins looking for someone. Gives it to Johannes. Emily Johannes drives left. Nice fake. And she puts it up, and no foul is called.
Cracked the egg against the backboard there. Threw it a little too hard.
Yep. What'd you say?
Cracked the egg.
Cracked the egg.
That's always what I was taught to say.
Is that like the in the bread basket for me during volleyball? Timeout for the Eagles here. Yeah, that's your weird phrase.
We all have one.
If you can see the scorers table, you can see Darren Lau, Riley Sodnick, and Nate Buck, Sam's brother, doing. It looks like Nate's working the scoreboard, Riley possession arrow, and Darren on the book. And a girl in a Texas sweatshirt working for Alma. David, that looks like a girl for you.
David's wearing a Texas sweatshirt up here.
I thought it was Kayla, but then I realized, oh, she's in the game.
David, aspiring to be a Texas commentator someday.
No?
We're gonna
But
help
what about the
him.
Longhorns Network?
We're gonna help him achieve that goal.
David would like it if we stopped,
All right.
and so we will. Lancer's
Speaking
back.
of David, his dad's here tonight to watch David's sister, Emily Hine, play varsity.
In the varsity game. Please stick around for that. We'll have Jonah Albrecht, Sam Lisek, and, oh boy, who's doing camera? Clay is sick. We don't know. Janke gets it into Johnson. Johnson looking for someone. She can't dribble. That's a double dribble. That's a double.
Refs don't call it, though.
Maybe Gurgle tipped it. Johnson drives left and scores.
It's a nice drive by Megan Johnson.
She shouldn't have had that second dribble, though. She picked it up early.
Yeah.
And I was even seeing the ref watching it. Johannes gives it to Garvins. Garvins gets it to Johannes. Nice pass there by Alex Garvins.
Hard pass.
The one-hander. And Johannes is fouled. She'll be shooting too.
I think that foul was on number 20.
Number 20 is Janke. That's her second.
First.
The board says second.
Huh.
Just put down 2. But Johannes' first free throw. No good. The score, Darren is correct. You are wrong.
But that contradicts. Oh wait.
What
Never mind.
contradicts?
Did Janke ever come in the first half?
Yeah, she was a starter.
Oh, all right.
Pay attention, Sam.
I'm sorry.
Second free throw. Good. Emily knocks down 1 of 2. And Johnson brings it down. Johnson looking for someone. Gets it to Ryberzyk. Plath gets beaten but gets back. Good D by Garvin's there, and Plath grabs the steal. Johannes brings it down. Johannes to Garvins. Garvins has an open shot. She doesn't take it. Plath gives it to Gurgle. Gurgle drives right, pulls up, shoots off the backboard, no good. Plath to Gurgle. Gurgle looking for someone, and 3 seconds is called. Oh, we've got some text. Wait, the Gants in South Dakota, Bethany's parents, or family, I should say, not just her parents, say way to go Lancers. And great job Lancers from Paula Garvins. I believe that's Alex's mom.
It is.
Yep. Feel free to text us at the number in the bottom right corner. They get it to Wheeler on the cut, and she lays it up, but no good. Rebound eventually leads to a jump. Goes for the Lancers.
That was an easy shot. Should got that to fall. Some easy points given up.
That's where you come back on those. You got to make your easy ones. Johannes gives it to Garvins. Garvins loses it, but regains possession. She gives it to Plath, but it goes out of bounds. Zimmerman comes in for Bartles. And an all-freshman lineup here for the Lancers. No sophomores. It'll stay with the Lancers, though. Went off of Johnson, I believe. Zimmerman calling for the ball. They got to get it in. They get it to Plath, to Johannes, to Zimmerman. Zimmerman shot fakes and gets fouled. Nice job by Emily Zimmerman. And the foul is on Lauren Wheeler. That's her fourth foul. The Bartles, Kayla's family, had texted us in. They said, great job on the play-by-play. Thank you. But Sam also does a great job, I believe.
They just ruined my self-confidence.
It was already extremely low.
Thanks,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
I'm just kidding.
Johannes inbound it. They're gonna send up a follow-up text, and they're gonna be like, even greater job on the color. Garvins
Fat chance.
tries the one-handed pass against. No. Garvins gives it to Plath, and Plath gets it stolen. Here's Janke. She gets fouled by Garvins, but again, a good foul by Garvins. Don't give up that easy transition, too. If you have to foul, do it. Make sure they don't make the easy layup.
That's 3 personal fouls for Alex Garvins.
She's played some aggressive defense tonight.
Very.
I'm surprised.
Also very good.
I'm surprised Zimmerman doesn't have a foul yet.
Yeah, me too. She's small, but she's aggressive.
Yankees first. No good. Was that needed? Was that needed?
Hey, I'm color.
It's color, not colorful commentary.
It can be both.
Non-game related text here. Oh. Rebound gets to Peters. We'll get to that text in a moment. Wheeler with the shot. Good. We were asked where we got our hoodies, our sweatshirts. Sam gets his from his dad, who works at Chippewa Valley Sporting Goods.
My dad supplies most of the Lancers gear.
Yep. Especially their Under Armour unis that they got this year for boys varsity. A travel there on the Lancers. My hoodie's just a Michigan State Spartans one. Nothing fancy about it. It's actually not a Lancer sweatshirt. It's the closest I've got. It's my booth hoodie. It's what I wear.
At least you don't have this logo on your sweatshirt. We've got a strange logo on our...
They get it inside to Janke. No good. Peters, no good. And Wheeler, no good. Good fighting there by Albrecht. Peters to Miller. Miller makes it. Good shot there. Albrecht brings it down. Lancers only up by 15 now, but they still seem to have good control on offense. Inside to Albrecht. Plath with the jumper. No good. And Albrecht grabs it. Gives to Gurgle. Gurgle drives right. Breaks past the defender. Gurgle off on the bank. No good. And Wheeler slows it down. I'm surprised Wheeler's still in the game. She's got 4 fouls.
Me
Johnson gets it to Peters. Peters shoots, is blocked. And Wheeler shoots, misses. Miller shoots, misses. And Albrecht grabs the rebound. Jump ball. It'll stay with the Eagles.
Hey, Kenny, you know what Wheeler did?
What?
She cracked the egg.
I don't understand.
She shot it too hard against the backboard.
Eau Claire terminology. I'm a poor dormie from Oshkosh, Wisconsin. I don't understand. Peters is fouled. Great job by the Eagles. They're really working the offensive rebounding.
That foul will be on Olivia Albrecht.
Her second. It'll be Peters at the line here. Here's her first shot. That's no good. Lancers up 15. Here's Mackenzie Wick coming in for Brianna Janke. Peters' second free throw. No good. And Bartles gets it to Plath for the rebound off of Plath, but it also went off of Miller last. And it'll be Lancer ball. Albrecht will inbound it to Emma Gergel. Never mind, Kayla Bartles. Bartles will bring it down. Bartles gives it to Gergel in the corner. She drives baseline. Gives it to Bartles. Nice play there, but Bartles steps out of bounds. A great baseline drive by Emma Gergel set up the wide open Bartles. Just the pass wasn't quite there.
Beautiful baseline drive.
She was wide open. It was a great play. Gergel will play some pressure defense now. Johnson looking for someone. Zimmerman with the nice prevent there, but she gets beaten. And a foul is called. Non-shooting, I believe. Foul is on Emily Zimmerman. Lauren Tulip comes in for Hannah Peters. Johnson gets it into Miller. She gets it eventually. Off the top of the backboard, and that is out of bounds. We were seeing that a lot last night in the Blair Taylor varsity game, and they were not calling out of bounds.
Varsity game, too.
Yeah. Kayla drives left and is fouled. Nice job there by Kayla Bartles. Good hard drive. She'll go to the line once again. David says that the rims were bouncy at Blair Taylor. I believe him. Except it didn't matter. Blair Taylor hit everything. Nothing but net. Bartles' first free throw is good. Great game here by Kayla Bartles. She's got 6 points and has really played some quality minutes. Gant and Johannes come in for Plath and Gergel.
I don't think we'll be seeing any more of Abby Nauman tonight. They're probably saving her up for the varsity
Player
game.
the first 2 quarters. They don't really need her. As long as the Lancers can play solid defense, they've got a big enough lead. Bartles' second free throw. Also good. Bartles 3 of 4 at the line. Good job. Wick will be the point guard, number 40. And Emily Zimmerman gets beaten, but she gets back. Good defense by Emily. Albrecht gets beaten, and Wenner misses it. And Gant grabs the rebound. Nice rebound there by Bethany Gant. Johannes gets it inside to Bartles. Bartles fakes the girl out and makes the layup. And Kayla Bartles moves into a tie for Lancers' leading scorer. Oh no tie. Up. She's leading. She has 9. Abby Nauman has 8. Miller lobs it in. It's broken up by Gant. Bella Reeve with the ball. Gant playing pressure defense. And a carry called on Hannah Bella Reeve. Good D there by Gant, forcing the carry. Johannes looking to get it in. Nice and easy to Kayla. Just more than a minute left in the third. Johannes to Zimmerman. Zimmerman looking for someone. She gets it to Johannes. To Gant. It's broken up, though. Johannes gets back, though. No transition bucket here for the Eagles. They get it to Wick. Wick shoots, no good. Johannes with the rebound.
45 seconds left in the quarter.
Johannes brings it down. She crosses over and gets fouled by Miller. Emily will go to the line. That's Miller's second foul. Both have been in the third quarter. Alex Garvin's getting ready to come in for the Lancers. Johannes is first. Good. Lancers doing a really good job here in the second half of knocking down the free throws. Garvin's comes in for Bartles.
I'm surprised we haven't seen any threes yet by Emily Johannes.
None taken.
Yeah, not even any taken.
Yeah. That could be a good thing, though.
It can be.
It doesn't really seem like the Lancers need the three ball tonight. I don't think they've shot one. Olivia's shot some really long twos.
I think she meant them to be threes.
Yeah. Her foot was on over the line, though. Travel there by Mackenzie Wick. And another turnover for the Eagles. Again, the Lancers defense has increased their lead. Led by 18 at the end of half. It's now a 20-point lead. Johannes looking for someone. Gets it to Gant and out of bounds.
Doesn't quite get it to Gant.
Yeah. From our angle, we couldn't tell if the pass was off or not. Let's just not place any blame on anybody. Get him next time. Wick. And that'll be a reach on Zimmerman. Zimmerman second.
There's the fouls we know Emily for.
Hey.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Don't bring back your C-team volleyball rudeness. Again, Sam, there are parents viewing at home.
I'm sorry. I don't mean it.
Wick is trapped. Gets it to Bellerive. Bellerive fakes the three, but her fake caused her to travel. David, how many viewers do we have right now? 17. I'm telling you, it goes up.
It does.
It goes up as the game goes along. Johannes brings it down. 5 seconds left. 4, 3. Zimmerman shoots. 2, 1.
Oh,
no good.
Almost in there.
Good shot by Emily.
That will end the third quarter. Those scores 31-11 Lancers. Looks like the Lancers are going to run away with this game. Their second win in a row, right?
Yep. Just gotta play. You just gotta play what you've been playing all game in the fourth.
Looks like Abby Nauman's checking in.
Abby Nauman checking in. So maybe she'll have 1 quarter available for varsity. They might need her though. I feel Abby's usually one of the second or third player off the bench.
She's a decent player.
Yeah, she gets in every game.
As we've seen in this game.
Nice.
Of course.
She gets in every varsity game. Leading scorer for the Lancers now is Kayla Bartles with 9. Abby has 8. Albrecht with 6. Garvin's 4, and Johannes has 3. And for the Eagles, it's Johnson with 5, Wenner with 2, and Miller with 2. There should be another 2 in there somewhere.
And Wheeler's... Oh,
there should be another 2 in there somewhere. It's only as up to 9. It's fine. It's hard keeping stats up here. Sam's got a job to do. Commentary first. That's all right. Thanks for the viewers that have tuned in the third quarter. We're happy to have you. You're seeing a good game right now. You tuned in and you're probably like, oh, JV's playing really, really well. And,
well, they have been.
And indeed they are.
Sure.
Nauman brings it down now. In case you're not aware how it works, in WIAA basketball, you're allowed to play 4 quarters a night if you play over 2 teams. So even if you play a second in 1 quarter, that counts as your quarter. So by Nauman being in now, she's played in 3 quarters, so she'll have 1 quarter available for her varsity game. Albrecht pulls up from the free throw line, no good. Rebound to Albrecht. Albrecht lays it up, no good. Albrecht almost gets another rebound, but it's grabbed by Reinhardt to Reiberzeig. Reiberzeig guarded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman gets beaten. No one's there to help her, but she misses the layup. Does Reiberzeig.
A little bit of help defense there from Abby Nauman. I just don't think I think she just didn't want to foul her.
Yep. Nauman drives left. Kicks it to Albrecht. Albrecht dribbles to Zimmerman. Zimmerman shoots. Gets blocked. Johannes. Johannes grabs the ball that was blocked. Johannes goes right. Gives it to Garvins. Garvins throws it up to Olivia. Zimmerman fakes the shot. Now she shoots. Gets blocked again. And a foul is called on Abby Nauman. That's her second. No foul trouble for Abby. And Janky will inbounds it. And here's Johnson. It gets stolen by Nauman. No breakaway here. And she goes with her left, now her right, now her left. Great ball handling. She's looking for someone. Albrecht shoots, no good. And the rebound to Rybersyk, no one back to get her. But look at the hustle by Alex Garvins. She forces the miss. And Rybersyk makes it. But did you see that hustle from Alex Garvins?
We've seen that a few times tonight.
Rybersyk thought she had no one guarding her, and Alex just hustles back and causes the miss. And no foul this time, which is always good.
There's a 3 attempt.
She got blocked, though. Johannes to Nauman to Zimmerman. Zimmerman drives. She's still driving. Passes. That's a good idea there. Don't be too selfish, and when you've got someone right by you, give it to someone else. Here's Johnson bringing it down. We haven't seen a lot of Johnson in the second half. She wasn't in for much of the third quarter. Reinhardt gets it stolen by Emily. Emily Johannes will take it herself. Makes it. She had Emily Zimmerman with her, but she's confident and made the right-handed layup.
Johannes' 6th point.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, though. Take it yourself. Good D by Olivia Albrecht. There's a steal. She's looking for someone, and jump ball. It'll stay with the Lancers. Good job by Johnson there to get it in. Don't make it easy once Albrecht picks up her dribble.
Good job.
To Nauman. And Nauman will set it up. Lancers are not holding off here. They're still trying to score. Maybe trying to take a little bit more time every possession. Oh, there's Albrecht for 3. It's short and out of bounds. Good take, though. She was wide open.
She was wide open. A little bit far back from the arc, but...
Yeah. Take a step in. Make sure you're not over the line.
Again, with her shot, she does kind of take a step in.
Yep. Johnson gets it to Rybersyk. Nauman tips it. Peters throws it up. Janky with the rebound. And Nauman steals it. Nope. Albrecht steals it. Tries to get it to Garvins and eventually gets to Peters. And Johannes with the rebound. And Johannes is fouled by Johnson.
That's Johnson's 3rd personal foul. Score is now 33-13. Lancers, 3 minutes and 54 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Eagles are in bonus.
Next foul, No, it's the Lancers that are in the bonus.
Both of them are in bonus.
Oh, they are? Oh, yes. So next foul for both teams, even if it's on the ground, just like that on Olivia Albrecht, will be a 1-on-1 situation at the other end. For this time, it'll be Brianna Janke. And it'll be Brianna Janke at the line for the Eagles. Trying to cut into this Lancer lead. Something's funny at the scorer's table. Riley Sodnick is having ball. Shot's no good. Lane violation by Janke. And I think a couple of her teammates also. And Nauman passes it into Albrecht. Back to Nauman. Coach Nauman calling for good passes. There have been a couple of sloppy possessions. Here's Garvins. Gets it back to Nauman on the inside. Now they're going to call that a travel. I would have said double dribble.
Me too.
But that's all right. Subs coming in. They run into each other. Wheeler coming in for Rybersyk.
Wheeler with 4 personal fouls.
And Bartles in for Garvins. Bartles has 2 fouls and 9 points.
I don't think they're afraid of Wheeler getting fouled out with only 3 minutes left.
Even if she does, this game's out of hand. Peters gets blocked by Abby Nauman. Nice block. Very powerful. There's Fickner. No popcorn to be seen. If you missed that, we're We're sorry for you. You didn't get to see Fickner selling popcorn.
It was glorious.
Johnson misses. Rebound for Wheeler. And Wheeler lays it in.
Wheeler's first points of the night.
Nelman brings it down. Gives to Gurgle in the corner. Gurgle drives left. Gets it out to Bartles. Bartles fakes a shot with her head. And she's fouled. Bartles will go to the line now that the Lancers are in bonus. Or must have been an offensive foul. Strange. And Johnson brings it down. And Wheeler can't handle it, neither can Janke. Out of bounds. And 4 subs. Nope. 4 subs coming in for the Eagles.
Changing almost all of their lineup.
They just keep Johnson in. It'll be Wick, Bellerive, Tulip, and Wenner all coming in. Nauman brings it down. Nauman drives right. Gives to Gurgle. Back to Nauman. Nauman trying to find somebody. Gets it inside to Kayla. Kayla shoots. No good. Rebounded by Bellerive. How about his travel? Some frustration there, Sam, with your pen. Come on, Kayla.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. No, I understand. It was a great play. Kayla gets it again. Albrecht. Drives right. Wide open lane. Lays it up and in.
Wide open lane.
Olivia Albrecht with her 7th and 8th points of the night. Johnson brings it down. Albrecht with the defense. Wick drives in, but travels. Good defense by Gurgle. Lancers up 20.
Johnson putting on some pressure.
Nauman drives right. Lays it up, no good. Now Bartles gets it stripped and Nauman takes it out. Abby Nauman's just on a different level. She's really helped this Lancer team. She's really contributed tonight. Abby looking for somebody. Gets it to Johannes. Johannes drives right. Lays it up and is fouled. Abby Plath getting ready to come in for the Lancers. 1:31 left, and it'll be Emily Johannes at the line.
Lancers still holding a lead of 20. Score is 35-15.
Here's Emily's first. Good. Nice job by Emily Johannes, knocking that down. Here's a second. Good. Those were Johannes's 9th and 10th points of the night. Nope, sorry, 7th and 8th points of the night. And here is Wheeler in with 4 fouls. Wick gives to Wenner. Albrecht gets beaten by Wheeler, and she travels before the foul was committed by Bartles. It'll be Lancer ball. Bartles will bring it down. Bartles drives right. Tries to get it to Gant. She wasn't looking at Gant when she passed it. Albrecht has control. Gets it to Bartles. Bartles breaks the defense. Lays it up and in. Kayla Bartles with 11 points.
Easy layup there.
Yep. Wheeler. Wheeler drives in and scores. Wheeler with her now has 4 points. We know the Bartles are watching. Kayla's playing a really good game tonight.
Right when you say that, she travels.
I'm sorry. Coincidence.
36.3 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Or she heard me, and she's like, "Don't let my parents Are you talking about me? I don't know.
Something like that.
Yep. She's going to suit up for varsity. It's stolen by Gurgle. Gurgle on the breakaway. Shoots. No good. Good steal, though, by Emma. And Albrecht grabs it, and they call it travel. That's always tricky when you have to get on the floor.
Albrecht smiles when she gets up, though, so we know everything's all right.
Well, they're up 22. There not to smile about.
21.6 seconds left.
Wenner. That's 5 seconds. Good job by Emily Zimmerman not
Getting
letting
right
her.
up in her face.
Yep, and good job by the other 4 Lancers. Giving her no options. 21.6 seconds left. Please stick around for varsity. Brought to you by Sam Lisek and Jonah Albrecht.
There we go.
Gurgle drives. Pulls up. No good. Rebounded by Zimmerman. Zimmerman shoots. And Gant can't grab it. And she eventually does grab it, but out of bounds. I believe that'll count for a rebound, though. 7.9 seconds left. Most likely, Alma-Pepin will get the last possession. 5, 4. Here's Wheeler. She shoots, and that's a travel. 1.2 seconds left for the Lancers.
Let's see if they can get a buzzer beater.
Hopefully someone communicates that there's 1.2 left. Albrecht backs up. She lets the ball. She shoots. Oh, no good.
No good.
Pretty good shot. And the
Pretty good game.
Yeah, really good game. And the Lancers get their second win of the season. They're now 2-3.
It's definitely been their biggest game.
Yep,
Best game.
Best game. 39-17 is the final score. Great job here by the JV girls.
Great job, defense and offense.
I'm Gunny Sippert. He's Sam Buck. Our cameraman's David Hine. Thanks for watching. We'll
Signing off.
Stick around for varsity.